Love this podcast? Support it and sponsor today. Simply head to auscastnetwork.com for details.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Best teammates.
Hola!
¿Cómo está?
Hi. I didn't know we were doing other languages.
Hello. Well, you brought English to the table.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
How are we?
Rosie Pineda, check. Andy,
Check.
Matt,
Here.
Jarrod. Jarrod. Look, I'm in Jarrod's seat, so I thought I'd just take the initiative of just talking
Yeah.
Yeah.
a lot. So, hello, everybody.
Hello.
So, how does it feel to have hair?
It's wonderful. it's warm and it's luscious.
You haven't farted as much as Jarrod in that
No,
chair.
that we
Yet.
know of.
We're only 10 seconds in, guys,
True.
and it's been a big 24 hours with a lot of coffee involved. So who knows? That might kick it. No, why would I say that? Seriously, I am absorbing too much too soon. No, it's been a big 24 hours. We had the last soccer game, although it should be called it football.
Depends where you're from.
What's the world game is football, but yeah, if you're in Australia, you say football.
So, what have you guys been saying when you were hosting?
It's the FIFA Women's World Cup.
I see you just stayed away from it.
No,
Okay.
I've been saying celebration of football. So last night was the last Adelaide game, which
Wow.
is sad.
How many did we have here?
I think last night they said 13,700. The capacity apparently there's 15 at High Marsh since the development. But so much of that space was taken up by media
Right.
and corporates, which were empty, which is so... I was just talking to someone on the phone, actually, saying how they said on TV it didn't look full, did it feel full? And I was like, yeah, especially me. My job was like to go and find crowds and just dance with them pretty much. I don't know how I got paid to do that.
Have you seen that clip of the Matildas game in Melbourne, I think it was, and
Yeah.
the commentator goes, there's absolutely not a spare seat in the house, and then the camera actually cuts to the player, and there's about 15, 20 spare seats directly behind the player.
You can tell the camera guys don't like the commentators. They're like, you guys are wankers getting overpaid. I'm going to put this on you.
It just sucked. And the cameras were angled towards the corporate areas, which were just disappointingly empty. So, yeah, I think, we could have got more. No, I know that I had cousins and friends who were on the website yesterday trying to buy tickets, and they said they could only get one at a time.
Oh,
so,
really? Single seat tickets.
yeah. So, people were having difficulty getting tickets, and yet when you got there, there was, empty seats, which is so... But it was so wonderful, and I just have FOMO looking at all the Brisbane and Melbourne games,
Yeah.
Any times you're on actual TV? Like, with your voiceover and stuff?
who
Like the
knows?
footy?
Don't know.
Don't know.
Maybe, potentially. Didn't...
It's not really a KPI for you.
Yeah, no, I don't...
It is for this podcast.
Yeah, okay. Well,
How many times have you been on telly? 8 times this year. That's what you're working with.
no, so much from it because of the... Did you see that stat? What was it? Like the Denmark game, Australia-Denmark, highest rated TV show of the year.
Oh, I saw that, yes.
Something like 6 million people. It's so freaking good. I have so much FOMO.
Was it on free to air?
Yeah.
Come to me with the
It
stats.
was, yeah.
Come to me with the stats and I'll pull them apart and I'll tell you exactly what it was.
What do you...
'Cause
Okay.
That's just a guess.
No, it's not like 6.54 million on Channel 7.
Yeah.
That's
On
a stat.
If it was on their app that actually had data on TV, it doesn't have data. They're going by 6 top set boxes on a few people's houses and then timesing it by amount of people.
So you don't reckon that's a real number?
No, come to me with real numbers. Don't just guess. Because that's what TV
You
does.
sound very passionate
So
about
I
it.
don't... Are you...
Fuck.
Why are you so angry?
No, I just get annoyed when people say things that
It
aren't
sounds
true.
like you hate women's sport.
Oh,
Well.
controversial.
I can tell you I don't hate women, that's for sure. You know what I'm saying?
It's funny when you bring up single seats. We had a situation on the weekend where Kira went to go see the Barbie movie and she got there with her mates and they only had single
So they
seats.
had to
Really?
sit in separate
Yeah,
areas.
They didn't go.
We feel your pain.
Oh, let's go see the other
Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer instead.
I don't know. I don't think they went to the movies, but I feel like do you remember the outcry or the uproar when movies went to being you got selected seats? Remember when you
Yes.
could just go
Yes,
and
yes,
it was
yes,
like
yes.
first in, first served. You got to go sit where you wanted.
Yep.
And then they brought in, ticketed seating for the movies. And you're
Big
like, why
big
did-
movie did that.
Yeah.
Make an industry.
That's right.
I don't remember
cinema.
that, guys. Maybe I'm
When was the last time you went to the movies?
Yeah.
such a long time ago.
Yeah.
What'd you see? What was the last movie you saw at the movies?
I can't even remember. Probably maybe
Step Brothers. I don't know, I'm making up.
No, actually, I went to go see when I was pregnant.
He's just making
No.
shit up.
Yeah.
It
I'm just
was-
like Channel 7 with their stats.
It was like a week before Nicoletta was born. I went to go see Avatar, the water one in 3D, and I thought maybe the noise would bring her out.
Break the waters.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Break the-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of worked.
Turns out
delayed.
she was in liquid, so it didn't matter.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Was it a good movie? I never
Amazing.
saw it.
It was very cool.
As good as the first one?
Yep.
Haven't seen it.
Wow. Haven't you?
No.
What is wrong with you?
If
Ed?
I listed the movies that I haven't seen, that you would freak out. I haven't seen any of the Lord of the Rings. No Harry Potters.
Really?
Yeah.
So it just sounds like you don't like fun.
Yeah. I like my movies realistic.
Yeah. So documentaries.
You know, like Mission Impossible and that. Like, realistic movies.
Andos, what's been going on, buddy?
Fair bit.
Well, can you just
fill us
narrow
in.
it down?
And that's it for next this
That's
week.
pretty broad.
Well, I went and road tested the new Adventure Playground down at what's it called?
Don't know.
Halloran
St.
Hill.
Kilda?
Yeah,
Oh.
no, Halloran Hill.
St Kilda, what a great place. Oh my God, I missed that.
I can tell you right now, St Kilda's much better.
Then
Is
what?
it?
Where is it?
Halloran
Yeah,
Hill.
it is
Halloran
at
Hill.
Glen Hawthorndean National Park.
Right.
So
Down
it's-
near Victor.
No,
No, wrong one. No, that's.
So in between,
I don't know what I'm thinking.
In between Seacliff and Hallett Cove, sort of that sort of area.
Can you tell I'm not very south?
You're not a
oriented?
southern
Yeah, no,
Right,
you're
yeah.
very bloody
north.
Campbelltown,
Very
Newton area.
Suburbs.
For anyone not from Adelaide, all areas with lots of ethnic people.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. But great food.
Yeah. So is it like the revival of remember
So-
that one down at down at Victor with the blue water lake? And if you fell in,
That's
you were
Mount Gambier, isn't it?
no, there was
further
like
on?
an adventure hill park when we were kids.
There's one.
Oh, yeah, no.
There
There was a couple, wasn't there? It was like
Green-
Hills Adventure
Green
Park.
Hills
Yeah.
Adventure Park.
Yeah. Was there another one as well down there that was like that too?
Puzzle Park?
Yes,
Murray Bridge?
there you go.
Yes.
Murray Bridge?
Yeah,
just
yeah.
off the freeway.
Yeah, there was, wasn't there?
That's the ad.
And it looked heaps dangerous. Anyway,
There's a reason why it's shut.
Yeah, that's
probably.
right.
So is this like a new one?
yeah, this is a big one. It's like,
I've never heard of it, and I live south.
yeah, it only opened a couple of weeks ago.
Right.
And
They need you to voice some new ads.
Yeah.
It's juffed off the
Sorry?
expressway.
It's just off the expressway
Yeah.
at Halloran Hill.
Why does that work so well?
It does, doesn't it? We need to keep saying it.
Look, the idea is great, but the actual concept in the conclusion of events of being there is not so great. So it's actually a national park. So first of all, they don't have bins. So you can't put rubbish anywhere.
Is this the one that goes around the, not the reservoir, the Happy Valley Reservoir?
No, this is a bit further up.
okay.
So I don't know if you know... what?
FYI, there's a baby in this studio. No, she hasn't. I just
Okay.
sniffed her butt
Sit-
mid-chat. Sorry, guys.
That's okay.
From,
I thought we could. I thought I could just.
Sniffed Andy's butt before too as well. Oh, there's a smile.
how was it? She knows what's up. Yeah.
She has just smiled at your joke.
Hey.
Sorry to interrupt. I thought I could just do
That's
that
okay.
without you.
Oh,
Without
okay.
You, no.
Bringing any attention to it. Yeah.
Why is she looking at me like I'm her dad? Anyway. No, so hi. She's waving.
Waving.
How you doing? So the actual...
Is it dangerous or is it like reasonably safe for kids?
Because there's so many kids on the weekend there, it was just out of control.
Chaos.
Yeah, it was like bonkers. Yeah. Actually, I did have that somewhere. I've ruined it.
Of course you did.
Bonkers.
He found it.
Yeah.
Is it the whole song?
Should
or-
we just wait?
just-
Just play this out.
There's a 10-minute bet off the back.
Okay, right, yeah.
Anyway, so it was just crazy. So if you were trying to, like, we had barbecues going and stuff like that, so we're trying to, like, organise lunch and things like that.
It's barbecues.
And the kids were just going nuts, right? And they were just disappearing. And you're like, far out. Like, it felt like...
What kind of obstacles are there? Is there water and stuff?
Like...
Can they drown?
No. So it's like creek beds through it, but
Yeah.
there's no water in it just yet, I'm assuming, because it's not...
any yabbies?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Didn't look for any.
Good question.
But it's
Oh, there's yabbies. I'll be there next weekend.
Going.
yeah.
Have a little line and a bit of food. Yeah.
You look weird.
Yeah, true. I'll have to
Who's
take
that guy in
Ollie.
the creek? That's weird.
I'll have to
He
take
doesn't have
Ollie.
any kids here.
Just loves a yabby pasta.
Yabby.
Yeah. G'day guys, just here to look for some yabbies, you know.
Couple of yabbies.
So it's quite a big expanse. There's like a few areas where there's like playgrounds, lots of, a nature playground is basically what it is. So there's lots of rocks, lots of
Sticks and logs.
Put together, and there's some slides and stuff.
Yeah.
But the fencing's terrible. Kids can walk out into the car parks. Like it's, it feels pretty like, someone can grab a kid and run. Sort of scenario. That's the vibe I had. So,
Jeez.
yeah,
You're in the south as well.
yeah. Well, that's what we said. But
So I only have one kid now.
yeah, so I've got half a kid now. Yeah, I share it with the kidnapper. Technically, that's probably the truth as well.
Oh,
but
God.
no, it was good fun if you're able
Can
to.
this park sue you for defamation? right
They're a
now?
national park. They can do whatever they want. I
Really
guess.
selling
right?
it to us, aren't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it would be great during the week if you had.
just too busy.
Yeah, it was too busy,
Right.
and
Okay.
they need to look at some safety issues going on.
They
there.
need to expand it so that you can spread the people more thinly through it.
Yeah, it was massive. So yeah, probably,
okay.
but it was just bonkers. Like, all right.
We know there's a button, but I love that you went for your voice version over
I know
it.
it sounds. Hey.
Andy's talking to the baby.
Sorry.
just context for the random, hey.
If this becomes a video, I wasn't just looking at Rosie's womb. Because that's what it looks like on camera. I'm like looking at, hey, how you doing? Anyway, so it was great. The concept idea is good, but the actual delivery of it, about 80%.
Have you seen the one at West Beach?
What, the caravan park?
No, the big climbing adventure.
I'm thinking jump.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty full on.
It
That's
looks
like
very full,
very structurous.
Probably need to be a teenager to sort of.
Nah,
No?
I reckon I saw, was that parental guidance show on TV? Did you see that? Where it's just a bunch of parents of different parenting style and then each of them judge each other? Great concept. No, that's sarcasm. Like,
Oh, it's not a great concept.
well, I don't know. It was a bit judgy. They were like, ooh, who's. Anyway, one of the kids was like, I reckon 8. And one of the tests was like, can you make your kid feel comfortable to jump off this massive tower?
Oh wow.
And then there was like the helicopter parent who was all like, you don't.
How
have
old was
to
the
do-"
kid?
They were little. They were really little.
Oh, so
and
like
so like some,
3?
some
17
parents, so
maybe.
like, and the idea was like one parent was like, you got to do it because if you don't do it, you won't face your fears. And then there's another parent like, you do it if you feel like it. And
Different styles.
yeah.
Have you? What is there a show that you used to watch that you would just like? I would give anything to be on that.
Bill Cosby.
Oh. No, I was more thinking like a reality show.
I love your reactions. Good song, Cosby Sweater.
I always wanted to be on Amazing.
Oh, Find
yeah,
the
yeah,
Keys,
yeah,
win a
yeah,
Game
yeah,
Boy.
yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Gogglebox for me.
Oh, really? Recently?
Because I like watching telly.
What about when you were a kid?
I loved watching telly.
Yeah, okay.
And Linguini would be a great addition.
He would be.
Well,
Yeah.
Kira could give us some
I mean,
insight
your
to this.
wife would be as well, but I've gone straight for the
Straight
dog.
for the dog. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, do you give opinions as you watch?
No, I don't actually watch it that much,
Okay.
to be honest. But I I feel like I'd be funny to watching telly.
Yeah. Would you swear a lot?
Yes.
Yeah. Boom.
Yeah.
I would get in trouble.
You'd get in trouble.
Yeah, I'd have to really
As
tone down my
interesting,
opinion.
like saying as amazing as a kid. Yeah, that's probably one I wanted to go on because those mazes and you go down the slide into the slime and
Well, for me, it was like playing Super Nintendo.
yeah,
You know,
okay.
third round.
Yep.
You know, jump on there,
Absolutely.
play Nigel Mansell.
Nigel Mansell.
Yeah, what I think just any kids TV show I want to be part of. So like
Play school.
Play School, yes.
Barney.
Yeah, Barney.
Blue's
What
Clues.
about
Oh my God, I love Blue's Clues.
what's that lamb? It was like a play along.
Oh, the one
Lambchops.
The one Mary
Lambchops
had.
play along.
Lambchops, play along.
Barney.
Where kids come to play along and fun things is all we ever
And
do.
they always sung that. This is the song that never
Yeah.
ends.
Are you doing?
Yes,
Is
And I've only-
Nicoletta doing screen time? Is she watching telly? No, not yet.
I mean,
Just
I
8
try.
hours on iPad.
No, I try to avoid having the TV on when she's awake.
Right.
But I mean, sometimes Mum is bored.
Yeah.
And so I'll feed her facing away from the TV.
Right.
I don't know if
So
that's a
sh-
theory.
No Miss Rachel yet.
What about Ollie?
Nah.
Ollie.
Yeah, is he-
She watches more TV than I do.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm afraid that once it starts, it gets big and bad.
Nah, but he's pretty good. He doesn't need it. Like we have afternoons where he doesn't, crave it or anything like that. So, we tend to stick to more the educational type
Yeah,
programs,
I see them.
and not just the the ridiculous cartoons that are just bright and colourful for no reason. So
Sounds good.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
she probably just hears me watching, like, Keeping Up the Kardashians in the background.
oh right,
So that's...
so she's cultured.
Yeah. She's wise to what she needs to grow up like.
Yeah. Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've got to watch it when Daddy's not home. Anyway, what's going on with you, Matty-O?
Well, I'm out of hospital.
Oh, yeah.
You haven't been
So
so Matt sent a photo of him in hospital, and we all said, what's wrong, and you didn't reply.
Yeah, I didn't.
Held us hanging.
I'm not one to make a fuss about myself, so I didn't.
I mean, you probably shouldn't send a hospital photo and then leave us hanging.
Well, I had to explain why I couldn't be here last week. That
Yeah.
was pretty much why.
The
Okay.
only thing I
Yeah.
could work out was it was due to like you having a decrease in size on an operation on a part of your body.
Yeah. Well, a part of my body did decrease. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, in all seriousness, I had I woke up on a Monday with a sore throat and just thought it was Ollie brought something home from childcare, and I didn't really think much of it. Over the course of the next 4 days, it just got progressively worse and worse, and to the point where my face and throat was so swollen that I actually couldn't breathe. My airways had closed over.
Wow.
Little ambulance ride to Flinders Hospital.
Oh my God,
and,
Matt.
Yeah, and then had to get a couple of little procedures done. So I'd had 2 infected abscess on the back of my throat. That had
So
to
2
get,
big lumpy lumps.
yeah, that had to get
Wow.
cut out, and the swelling caused my
How'd
throat
they
to
get to your throat through your
through
mouth?
my mouth. Yeah, in the bed, wide
You-
awake.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they wanted to put me under, but there was, for some reason they couldn't do it, and they just said, "Can we do it bedside?" And I was like, "Get me out of this pain now." Yes.
Oh my
so
goodness.
I had
I don't even like going to the dentist
No.
and opening my mouth. for 10 minutes.
needles and scalpels and stuff. So I had 2 procedures that were about 15, 20 minutes each. One of them was at 1 a.m. on Saturday morning because like when I went straight in, and then the next one was at 9 a.m. the Saturday morning. So
Apart from how bad that was, did they say why?
it was just so basically the sore throat was tonsillitis.
Oh, okay.
That just progressed out the other side of tonsillitis, and
And you didn't spread it. You can't. Can you spread
no,
tonsillitis?
I don't think so. No. So, yeah, I just was naive and typical me, not wanting to go to the doctor and get it seen to. Thought this will pass if I just bunker down, and it didn't pass.
Wow. We're
So-
talking pretty good considering
Oh,
you
I'm
had
all right.
some
I'm all right
throat
now.
surgery.
Yeah, I'm fine now. Yeah, I was a bit husky for a few days after, but yeah, some antibiotics and 4 nights in hospital and
Far out, man.
Yeah.
All ready to roll for Red Square this weekend.
ready to go. It sort of reminded me. I was like, I should have filmed it and brought it in like that time you did with your head surgery.
Yeah. No, you don't want to do that.
No,
What did you film? The abscess.
just them cutting it out.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Did you get to keep it in a little jar?
No.
No? Okay.
Because then it would have like, this is getting graphic, it would have popped and
It
then gone
did.
down your throat.
It did. I felt it. Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking gross.
Yep.
Sorry, excuse my
felt it.
language.
Yep. It was horrendous.
I'm
It was.
so-
Do you know what it felt like? It felt like I was being tortured because I had 2 doctors, basically one either side, one with a scalpel and like needles and shit. They tried to spray.
man.
They tried to spray the back of my throat with numbing spray that did absolutely fuck all.
How did they say you ended it? Like, how did you get it? How do we avoid having 2 abscesses in our...
Well, if you get tonsillitis, go to the doctor.
Go to
I
the
guess.
doctor straight away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
because if I had have got antibiotics onto it straight away, then it wouldn't have developed into
Amazing.
that. So, and now I live with a 20% chance that it will return.
Wow.
Yeah, 1 in 5.
Far out.
So
We just go to the doctor.
go to the
next
doctor.
time.
Yeah, I've learnt my lesson.
Let's go back to Fresh Til Death is back this weekend.
Yes.
Yeah, saw that.
Back at Reds.
Excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking forward to it. It's one of those things where, when you do something for so long and then you're burnt out and then you don't want to do it, but then after a while you're like, I could go back and do
find
that.
the joy
Yeah.
again?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
get excited by it again. So, yeah, and all the guys at footy have been into me about DJing at the club and they find it a bit of a novelty. So when Reds asked me, I was like, yeah, let's do it. And yeah, so all the footy boys are going to come. And
Do you
What
use
time is
that?
your session?
12 to 1, I think.
Okay, that's
So
a good- that's a
it's
decent
not
time.
too bad, yeah. But Kira's going to have a night out. Ollie's going to go to mum and dad's, and we're going to wind.
Ollie's coming too.
We're going to wind the clock back, I think, and have a few drinks.
That's awesome.
I still have never been to Red Square.
Come this
Really?
Saturday.
Never. I've got to work this Saturday. Far out.
Okay.
But not at 1 o'clock.
No, I was going to
Yeah.
say, what time are you
I
working?
mean, what are you doing at 1 o'clock working?
Yeah.
No.
I can give you a few ideas what you
bet
could be doing.
You've been to the Palace, right?
Yeah. I'm next door. I'm just upstairs. I'll slide down the fireman's pole from the stage down to
I
Red
also
Square.
haven't been there, so I don't know.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Heard that before.
Have you used it with the footy boys and said, hey, I'll get you some drink cards if you play well this weekend?
Yeah, I've bribed them.
Cool.
Yeah, win and you won't pay for a drink all night.
That's awesome.
pretty much. But
Yeah.
So your
Fire
bank
trucks
account
for everyone.
hopes they lose, but the coach and you hopes they win?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
It's very confusing.
yeah, I'm being torn in a million directions. The weirdest thing is I've got to find my music. I got no idea where my USBs are or my headphones.
Ah, mate, just Spotify it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
just have two
massive-
phones with Spotify running on each side.
play. This is going to be the worst set ever, but it's going to be fun.
Have you had to go back and... Because I feel like after being out of radio, particularly, and life for 6 months with the baby, I
Bit
have
rusty.
I have no idea what is like
Yeah.
popular
Current.
and
Oh,
current.
yeah.
Yeah, I did text one of the other DJs that still plays there, and I was like, "What's working at the moment?"
But it turns out most of it's just old music anyway.
yeah, pretty
Like
much. It's
even
all
at the
redos
soccer,
and
all
stuff.
the stings were like
Yeah.
old school songs.
Yeah, I think if you just stick to what people know, it's pretty safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, to be honest, there's a bit of hype on Facebook, and a lot of people that used to come and watch my stuff and watch me play, 2 years ago, are coming. So I can just play that
Just
stuff.
just roll that playlist
Yeah,
out.
I'll just play what I'm known for.
Yeah.
So no, I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be fun. Hopefully, I can stay awake.
For people that are playing right now and don't know what you are known for, what are you known for?
Just heaps dark music.
Dark
music.
What is like emo? Just
Rammstein.
Just heaps of techno and that. Like,
Yeah.
So I'll keep it pretty vocal, nice and cheesy.
yeah.
Yeah,
Party.
fun. Yeah, party.
Speaking of partying, Sunday night I was sitting in the backyard of a house and sitting around a
Sundays
fire.
when you have your girls.
just someone's house or like
Yeah, it was someone's house.
Yeah, okay.
And I was sitting there and had a few old mates in me. Drinks.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Sorry.
Your gesture is
Not,
quite secure.
wasn't filming porn. There wasn't two dudes inside of me. If that's what you're thinking, that's where you're going.
Yeah, that hand gesture was either a drink
your
or something
mates in
else.
me.
Yeah. Wow.
And I was chatting to a few people, and then I've looked up to the sky, and I have sworn to see a UFO
Well, they're real.
going so fast
They're real.
in the air.
Yeah.
100%. It went that quick that I knew it wasn't a plane, it wasn't a drone, it was that far up, it was bright red, and then it just disappeared. And
You know planes have red lights.
no, this was too fast for a
Too
plane.
quick for a plane.
Yeah, this is like that, and it was just like the best.
It was definitely Superman
Was
then.
it bonkers?
Well, I actually had a little bit of a. It was like that.
That's a plane.
Oh, sorry, Nicoletta. UFOs aren't real. Whatever. But no, I just remember going, I can't talk to anyone about this because they won't believe me. So I thought I'd bring it to the table here.
It's topical at the moment, like
Yeah.
all the US stuff. Like
Yeah.
they're basically congressmen are admitting that they've caught aliens and stuff now. Like, it's,
But what are they trying to hide?
I don't know if they're trying to hide anything.
Are they trying to do the old switcheroo where they're like, "Hey, look over here, we're doing UFO stuff." What?
Oh,
and then
you
the other
reckon
side
it's
is
a bit of a
like,
wag the tail type
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Okay.
Alien could be. It doesn't have to be like a little being.
No, it could.
Like
Yeah.
like a little microorganism.
Yeah. Something that's not
that
human.
drives spaceships.
Someone made a good point. There's all these. Obviously, I enjoy TikTok,
Yeah.
but there was a couple of TikTok videos with the announcement in the US of that they've they're real and etc. And then everyone's like, "Why do they just go to America?" Well, that's a good point.
that's a really
Very good.
Why do they just go to America? Why are they never seen anywhere else?
Well, I can tell you right now, they're above Marion on the weekend. They're like,
They've heard about the adventure park.
Yeah.
they're like, I just want to go see the Barbie movie at the event cinemas there.
Yeah, but there's only single seats left, so we can't all go.
Like off to bloody under.
I'm going to go with Guardians of the Galaxy instead.
They go see their cousins
Under.
on the big screen.
Oh, crew.
That's it.
Arndale.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, and it's done my head in since I saw it.
Yeah.
But you didn't get any video, did you?
It's in my mind.
Did you see that meteor in Melbourne?
Yeah, I did. I thought that might have been the case, but it definitely wasn't.
Wasn't that?
Nah, not at
No.
all. Not at all. I mean, could have been, but
I personally hope that this whole alien thing comes out.
yeah.
I going to be great.
But what would happen then?
I don't know. That's what I'm excited about. How the world's going to navigate through it.
Yeah.
Do they pose a threat, or are they fine with us? Like,
Or just put them on Nauru Island or whatever, and just let them stay there.
yeah, where's
Are you
that?
still
The
doing it?
detention centre.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Why aren't you in politics?
Yeah, give it time.
Wasted.
Do you believe? Do you think that, like, you've seen it now? So
If we're here, someone else is here.
yeah,
You've seen it now,
You know what I
so
mean?
yeah.
you're one of those, Andy.
I've met listeners of radio. There are some people out there that are like
Not
aliens.
human.
Yeah.
Not human.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think we'd be naive to think that we're the only ones here.
Yeah, correct.
Absolutely.
We're just gonna go into the sound booth.
Yeah. Just go pop her in there for a bit.
See you guys. See ya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you, Rosie? What do you reckon?
I'm good, guys.
Yeah.
She's done good. She's done how long?
She
have
has
we
done
gone?
really well.
35. Where are we
Yes.
at? Sorry.
26
26.
minutes.
Oh jeez.
Yeah.
She's done well. She's got 4 to go.
Yeah.
She's hungry.
She is. I'm going to.
All right.
Love you and
Well, should we wrap this up?
okay.
Yeah.
Should we wrap it up?
Yeah,
Well,
we'll wrap it.
Nicoletta is the producer, and
Yeah,
she's called
she's
it.
happy.
That's true.
She's happy to wrap
She's
it.
like, wrap it up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
guys.
she's swinging her hand around like a producer.
Get me out of here.
Yeah.
I love that she was so quiet for the first 10 minutes where we were just sitting in here, not doing much.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she did well.
She's
Yeah.
just trying to get her voice out there.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Any final words there, Rosie?
I love you.
Thanks.
Don't look at me like that in the eyes.
While you're holding a baby.
And also thanks to Con and Lina for like
Yes,
do
yes,
that.
Con and Lina,
We
yes.
love you too.
Yes,
we do. Buy some merchandise, support the show.
That's right.
Grab
Like
a
and
t-shirt.
subscribe.
Yes. And then we'll try to fill in the next couple of seconds, I guess.
We miss Jarrod.
Thanks for listening to Best Teammates. Follow us on socials and make sure you subscribe.
Auscast. Love this podcast? Support it and sponsor today. Simply head to AuscastNetwork.com for details.